蚂蚁，被布鲁斯吸引，我面无表情，看孤独的风景。19年，爱人开始分明，17年，我为什么是好关系？这个不再就和平，我都会提醒，我将成为时的指注引。
Mona is talking. They call public works, but somebody's saying that Mona's talking.
Increase expression. Taxpayers and residents who use these public spaces are being silenced, denied the right to pass through and to participate in civic life. This is unacceptable. The situation is not just about inconvenience, it's about real, tangible risk to the public safety. Under Los Angeles Municipal Code, Section 62.118, the public right-of-way must remain clear for pedestrian access and emergency vehicles. The city's failure to remove these closures and obstructions violate these laws. These closures and planters are blocking escape routes, obstructing emergency services, and creating traffic hazards.
That's 2 minutes. Thank you, Chris Lovis. We'll move next to Juju, followed by Minion. Juju, you should be receiving a pop-up asking you to unmute. Go ahead and unmute.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead. You have 2 minutes.
Okay. I, along with the previous speakers, have been coming to this board since April, May, June. It has increased, and the concerns have increased because people speaking out more. All of the previous grievances that we brought before the previous board, I understand there are new members now, have been ignored as far as we know. We have evidence of collusion between the city issuing permits and the Scientology executives that handle these permits. We also have proof that Scientology has been issued a letter or demand to remove the fencing and the hanging curtains that are obstructing the right-of-way on sidewalks and the street, to remove thorny plants, aka the rose bushes that they have planted on the easement, to block people's access in and out of their cars onto the sidewalks. The permits that they're getting, also were told in the letter that they received that the permits needed to be posted. That has not happened. When we ask for a permit, they give us a random number which does not coincide with the portal permit number, and some of the permits even don't even have a work order number. So we're not sure what's going on, if they're valid or not. They have done all of this to block people from seeing and accessing what is going on behind those barriers that they're putting up. The abuses of children, the elderly abuse and neglect. And
thank you, Juju. That's 2 minutes. And if, for those of you who are attending the Zoom meeting and offering public commentary, if you have another meeting that we can hear audibly in the background, if you'd be so kind as to unmute it when you offer your public comment, that would allow us to hear what you have to say. Or if you're listening to this meeting, if you could please unmute it if you have it on a secondary device. We'll move next to Minion, followed by Quihal. Minion, I'm going to ask you to unmute.
Yes, hi, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, you have 2 minutes.
Yes, hi, Jimmy. I'm from the beautiful island of Long Island, New York, and as I sit here watching my friends battle the Church of Scientology, I feel that...
I'm sorry, but I think there's a connection issue or a network issue. We're getting some static.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, that's better. Thank you.
Much better?
Yes.
So, like I was saying, I followed suit with my friends who battle the Church of Scientology and how also things that have been done. What unfolded on Sunday was horrific for us to sit and witness children running away from a cult, trying desperately to get someone's attention to listen to them. The police department never even took a statement, nothing from anyone who witnessed this. What is wrong with y'all? city does not like the Church of Scientology. We know that they're garbage. We know what they do. We do not want them in our cities or in our counties. Okay, take them back to yours if that's what it's like. This is crazy now. Children's lives are at risk. Please, I'm begging you, for just my own poor mental health watching this. Or anyone, please listen. Don't let this fall on deaf ears. These children need help. They're begging for help. Yelling, screaming. They want us to help them. Can't you get this? Please, Los Angeles, please do something. Thank you for your time, Leslie.
Thank you, Commissioner. If we can move next to Yvonne, followed by Gina. Go ahead, Yvonne.
Thank you, Ted. I want to reserve my standing to file legal redress against the individuals and the board and the city of Los Angeles and all its advisors on all topics and agenda items brought forth by this agency of the city of Los Angeles in perpetuity. The minutes approved were not on the agenda, nor were they available for public review in a non-existent agenda package for today's meeting. Item number 1 is a possible violation of the Brown Act as it was insufficiently described, and a private meeting with all board members and other agencies, including the mayor, is a violation of the Brown Act, with only exclusions for personnel actions and possible lawsuits. The planters, the sidewalks, the special events by Scientology remain a constant contention. The general upkeep of the sidewalk is also a general contention. When you allow the Scientologists to put up those curtains, you hide crimes. You hide crimes when they put up those great big, excessively tall barriers on Sunset and Catalina for their events. They hide crimes. When they turn loudspeakers onto Sunset and Catalina to blast the music, they hide crimes. They destroy the peacefulness of being in a hospital, if that's peaceful. You have citizens, not activists, bullhorning the event because it is outrageously loud. You're hiding crimes. Stop the criminal activity. Thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne. We'll move next to Gina. Gina, are you still in the room? I don't see your name on the queue. If Gina did indicate that she may not be available when we get to public comment. So I don't see in the queue. We'll move to Miriam, followed by Amy's iPhone. Miriam? Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. Okay, I'm calling because I have a concern regarding favoritism towards Church of Scientology and endangering the public. When granting the event permits on Elmer Hubbard Way, it is documented that the cult of Scientology is giving an expedited channel to arrange events in these locations for certain small communities that they are friendly with. However, when instances critical with the church or the cult are applying for a permit, it has been made virtually impossible. The events held on Elmer Hubbard Way are in most events open to public. However, the cult has hired armed security to intimidate all anti-Scientology activists performing their First Amendment rights on the sidewalks of the location. I am myself calling from Denmark, just to let you know that the whole world is watching the corrupt manner the Los Angeles city officials are operating, including the public works. And you need to do better. Thank you.
Thank you, Miriam.
Mr. Knight, I announced at the beginning of public comment that there was a maximum of 20 minutes of general public comment. I don't think right now we're at 14, and we have a few in-person cards that I had announced, but we did not get to, so I think we should just go to those. And if we hit 20 minutes, I'm sorry to the Zoom callers, But those are the rules before us. So we'll go with audit away. We have 2 minutes left.
Is this good enough, or do you want me to take it? Because it's not coming out. Oh, I got it. Good morning, commissioners. Welcome to the new commissioners. Hope to get to know you soon. Commissioner President Corsand, looking very presidential, and congratulations, Vice President, and of course President Pro Tem, who I, no offense, wanted for Vice President because he's an upstanding guy. But anyway, so Mr. President, I really truly believe that this board is a new chance for all of us to kind of work together for these issues. There's a lot of frustration, as you can hear and know, and it's true, because it's just like they're doubling down, like with these planters, they're putting them closer together and more, I think more of them, which is just like in our face. And then they have this huge like tent thing it's in their parking lot, but we can't find any permit for it. And like really, we just want them, if they're allowed to have it, that's fine, but it has to be the same rules as everyone else. And I just want to ask if you guys can agendize these items, or try to get to the bottom of things, because I believe you're all fair and reasonable. Like I'm giving, I come here with the open heart and let's try to work this together. I'm not here I only get antagonistic. It's only been controversial with the two former presidents because they didn't handle themselves correctly, with the public, but I'm very confident with President Corsand, and I say that publicly, very confident. He's always been decent and to me has integrity. So I'm just asking, sir, if you could find a way to help us, because it helps the community. There are the two girls who ran away, and I don't know, and they were the father was just take them to an event there, and they got scared, and one of them got snatched up by several SUVs and all these security, which was terrorizing. The other had to go to a complete stranger begging for help. We don't know where these girls are, if they're well. We just want your help. Thank you.
Mr. Knight, can you clarify how many minutes of general public comment?
Yes, we have 4 minutes left.
4 minutes left. Okay, we will go to Gigi.
Okay, here's our surprise guest. It's Ganja Girl.
First time being here in person, sort of nervous all of a sudden, but instead of complaining about what you guys aren't doing, I want to say I brought up an issue about a huge wooden pole on Franklin at Bronson. The day that I brought it up, there was a barricade making it more noticeable, white with the orange stripes on it. I have concern that people might be driving and just instinctively go into the living lane and not see it, cause an accident, cause liability. Y'all took care of it right away. I went by last night, I saw that pole is now cut in half. So I think maybe you guys are in preparation to actually get it removed, but it's easier to do it in smaller pieces or something. So if that's what you guys are going to do, thank you so much for actually listening and doing something about it. I mentioned Monday about the thorny plants and how there's a violation about them. I'm going to just let that be, and now that you guys are in board, hopefully something's going to be done and I won't have to bring it up again. But I have faith in you because I've seen progress with the whole. So I hope that other people who think that things are moving too slow and not on their time, I hope they realize that things can actually work out. And I think we've got a good team here. I'm very happy with President Corson. I called in and I said, I want to be with, same thing as her, I wanted you as vice president. But I read your background and I'm glad someone that has strong knowledge of the Brown Act as vice president. That stuck out to me. And Commissioner King, I don't know much about you, but you're paying a bunch of attention to people. I noticed you listening, nodding when you are hearing stuff. And Commissioner, the judge thing, very important to me. I like keeping things, legal, and I'm optimistic for you guys. So thank you.
Excellent job. That's Ganja. Thank you, guys.
We have 2 minutes left of general public comment. For those in the Zoom, we announced earlier that our board rules allow a maximum of 20 minutes of general public comment. We're now at 18 minutes. We have one one more part that was announced at the beginning of general public comment for Defender of Art, or Ant.
Yeah.
Defender of Ant not here, so we'll take one more Zoom caller if they take up the entire 2 minutes. And that would be Amy's phone.
Hi, good morning. Hi. I'm going to reiterate what everyone said. I'm not really giving you a lot of leeway like the previous speaker because I don't see any action on the family situation. We are growing hemorrhoid that you will soon need a big bottle of preparation H because you all need to be investigated as to why it's moving so slowly and as an RN. It's really disgusting. You're taking no action. The planters is a hazard for all the children that can't get moved by, mothers walking strollers, trying to get up the sidewalk, and people that are disabled. And also, you have a new sheriff that's going to be in town by the name of Nathan Hockman. He's your new DA. He's a different political party, so that political party is really into law and order. And I hope that he looks into the cult of Scientology, as I have been leaving messages on his Facebook page, and also tweeted him about the crimes of Scientology. And if no action is being done, I will be continuing to make comments on his Facebook page about inactions that are going on, so that you all can be looked at into collusion. Maybe the DA can start looking at what all of you are doing and your lack of movement on the planters that we all have been calling into you on. We are the biggest squeaky wheel, and the world is watching. I'm calling from the East Coast, so everybody sees it, and it's an embarrassment. You look like such an embarrassment. What a shanda. What a terrible. The shanda means a shame in Jewish, but it's a shame. It's a pariah of the whole world that's watching you. It's absolutely disgusting, and I hope that the new DA looks into you and finds out what's going on. The DA is against. He was on the Division of Tax Revenue. He's in DOJ. He investigated taxes, and he probably doesn't like that this Scientology is tax exempt, and he's probably going to help build the RICO case that's going against it. And I hope that all of you aren't brought up on RICO, because you may be brought into the whole thing. Bye.
Thank you. And that concludes public comment.
All right, thank you to everyone.
I'll apologize for that.
Thank you for everyone who joined us for public comment. Personally, I love it when people participate in our meetings. It makes it sound like people are actually paying attention to the Board of Public Works. We'll now move on to items 1, 2, and 3, and 4, which are all bids, but we'll start with item number 1.
So we stay here or do
Mr. Knight, if we give that person a warning, and the second warning we will have to remove him from the Zoom.
Thank you, President Christensen.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna come back and forth. I want to see if I can still speak at the other one. I don't know if I can. They make it so hard. I lost track, sorry. I went over the public works. I went like all the items, I guess, and public comment, of course. Okay. Well, when it comes to like putting out a reward for a rapist, yeah, I'm all for that. I like you guys being very, frugal with our money because, LAPD gets half the budget. And so, everyone else has to kind of like, share the love. So I'm always mindful for everyone to be conscious, but we don't want rapists on the board, out in the streets. We don't want any kind of child predators, any kind of human traffickers or anything like that. And then I'm also seeing something from Miss Padilla. She's not even listening to me. I thought we all worked things out, Miss Padilla. I was going to sit there and say, yeah, give her thing, but she's not even listening. So, we'll say no then. Maybe that will get her attention. Nope, okay. But there really shouldn't be stuff. We do have to be careful. As somebody in a chair, we do have to worry about the public right away. I'm always concerned for the unhoused who, they need their space and everything. But at the same time, people, I need to be able to get through a public right away too. So it's making it work together, especially though, I can't get, one part I would really like on here is on L. Ron Hubbard Way, because they have so many planters and they're doubling down and putting more planters. That's the public way, that's a public easement, and I can't get through. at all. They have these thorny bushes that the city told them to take off. That hasn't been removed. And so I would like you to please add that. Ms. Padilla, can you add that to here, your list, since your name is on it, please? Because like, you know how like the public right-of-way that you can't move? Like I can't get through the public right-of-way at L. Ron Hubbard Way and Fountain because of all the planters that are so close together. And, you know, so it's like really hard because I want to be able to take access paratransit. And so I would like, I'm going to say an absolute yes. I mean, I'm going to say yes anyway because, you know, she stand up like Mr. Kosker. You two are now my two favorites. Keep it that way, though. You know, don't, you know, keep it that way. You're gonna have to work hard. Oh, I'm always talking. Okay, I can't give praise to my people like, you know, like our. Come on. All right. I'll save it for. Okay, I'll save the love for then. That's sad. Oh my gosh, like what a hater, guys. Jeez, how do you deal with it? Anything that Mr. McCosker's putting through too, I'm gonna say, yeah, give him some love. He deserves it. He's been stand up. He listens too. Ms. Medea's not listening today, so I don't know. I don't like that. Who else is not listening? Oh, no one's listening, except, well, the city attorney always listens, because he doesn't listen to them guys when they're doing wrong and their shenanigans. That's not an agenda item? Okay. So we're gonna do that. So I'll just wait out the clock for my public. Here we go. Okay. Thank you. Okay, even though I'm having people, you know, incite violence against me for standing up for what I believe in, I'm still going to do it. Okay, I'll take the risk, you know, and what I'm really concerned about now, it's not just the planters. That's only the beginning. Even though they're doubling down and making it harder, it's just in your face. They have, without permits, these huge like structures now that are not permitted, and I don't know what's going on in there. But what I do know that happened is that two young girls tried to escape from Scientology, from their father, ran for help. Scientology snatched the one girl up. God knows what's happened to her. And the other one made it to a stranger's apartment, begged them not to call the police, because in that area they felt that the police were going to be working with them, whether they are, you know, I'm not knocking all you officers, but it certainly did seem to be the case in this thing. And I believe that maybe that girl was returned to her father, even though she begged and tried to get free. I want to know where those girls are. We all want to know where these girls are. Please find out. Thank you.
Thing at CD1, what would we have? Look at all of these streets that Tracy has banned the homeless criminals from. It's called the Go Puppet List. You can Google it, including the freeways and the goddamn libraries. We don't want the homeless under the freeway. We don't want the homeless using Wi-Fi. We want the homeless to take a one-way bus ticket to Vancouver. Donald Trump, you're going to deport the fucking homeless first, then the illegal aliens. All right. That's right. Remember, quality, not quantity. And then, where's Kevin, that son of a bitch, is here today? Where's that son of a bitch? Well, 41, the son of a bitch on 41. Kevin will now be known as the son of a bitch. So the son of a bitch put in $200,000 of stolen money out of 41. Let's give Kevin a hand. How come he's not here today? He doesn't invite me to the party last night for tacos. You dumb shit. So now we're going to be doing stick to the island side. I'm trying to, Mr. Head. Now, we've got concrete construction. Well, that's something to go. Like the Oscar one day up there was a little older past him and you're wheeling your wheelchair up. You gotta have a fucking ramp and put your big fat ass up that ramp into that park. So that's what you need on item 41. And then item 42, the son of a bitch is again giving us $100,000 of security. But you see, if Kevin only had a time machine, he would unravel 41 and 42, and he'd put it in his pocket and move to Canada. Because Donald Trump, I think he's gonna try to deport him.
So this is your last one that's not on the agenda. If you'd like to speak to that during the agenda, you can.
I'm talking about 41 and 47.
Then please find your documents that we are. Go ahead.
Right, you're so fucking stupid. Now, item number 43. Here we got Tracy Park, only 25,000 for the homeless. Well, that would buy one of our coach handbags. That's ridiculous, Tracy. Get more money for these fucking homeless cocksuckers that are in your district. Terrorizing the community. Let's get more fucking money to the cops, Tracy. Go back to your roots. Become the evil peach bitch that you are underneath yourself. Go back to your roots, honey. So now, we get homage.
Thank you, Karen.
Thanks for the memories, for all the racist tapes. And thank you, Mr. Lion. Thanks for the memories, for underfunding services, for putting the homeless in CD1, for chasing all the developers into affordable housing. Thank you, Mr. Kevin. Yes, that's right, everybody. We're fair losers. But you know, the bad news is that LA's going to get a new United States attorney on January 20th. Mr. Starr is going to be fired. And that's going to work easy. Because you see, the FBI is going to turn back into those bad people like the 2017 that indict council members. So everybody, get yourself some criminal defense attorneys. Pay attention there, Rebellion. You're getting indicted. Uh-oh.
Drop a ball for them. Drop a ball for them.
There you go.
Drop a ball for them. Even Trump has more balls.
So, Mr. Chair, Mr. Herman has been warned multiple times that he is eligible for rule. He's going to rule.
Okay, DOA.
Sorry, I'll just move it.
So Herman, you have exceeded the number of warnings you're allotted, so you are removed from this.
I heard you loud and clear. Go, go, Dodgers! Go, go, Dodgers! Go, go, Dodgers! Sorry, Trump. Sorry, you loser Democrats. All because Trump, kick your ass. Trump, kick your ass. Trump, kick your ass. Trump, kick your ass. Trump, kick your ass.
Wait.
Can you just make sure that dog is okay, please? Sorry. Peter, please remind us of which name you signed up under and any items you'd like to speak to.
I am the Senator Vance. All items of public comment.
Please do. 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general comment. Please continue with the items. Go ahead.
Why is everyone always talking? Why is everyone always talking when people are speaking?
So, Speaker, this is not on the agenda. You're welcome to talk to Attorney General if you want, but I need you to.
All right, item number 1. Can you hear me?
If I can, I'm going to ask that you don't yell because you can look over
I can't hear with them all talking.
interpreters or
I
whatever.
can't hear with them all talking.
Speaker, you will forfeit your speaking time if you don't listen. The interpreters wearing headphones. If you yell into the microphone, then you could potentially hurt your ears. Thank you.
I'm not going to yell into the microphone. I can't hear with everyone talking, so I'm going to be a little louder than them. I'd like to talk on item number 1 and the use of an easement. Is that okay? All right, thank you. I just want to make sure everyone hears what I'm saying. This easement issue, you're doing a thing about easements here. You're dedicating easement. It's supposed to be part of the environmental thing. And as a comparison, what the hell is going on at the Church of Scientology on the easement? Why is there 250 planters on that easement? I planted 50 pounds of grass seed on every single planter because no one had an R permit, a revocable permit to put the planter there. They're using the planters to stop First Amendment protected speech. Why are you allowing those planters to be on there? The easement, you're checking the easement here for the Environment Equality Act. But in comparison,
Victor, this is not on the agenda. You also.
Number one's not on the agenda.
The location
It
is
says it
not.
right there, special
The
one.
location is not anywhere near the Church of Scientology. This is
No, I
your
do,
own
I can't do
You
comparisons.
to the other items, but I'm gonna move you to general.
And you need to stop shouting because you'll injure the person doing translation.
Well,
so
he's not.
stay on the subject and speak at a reasonable volume.
He's not. He's speaking
Lower
loudly.
than what you are now.
Exactly.
He's not screaming, he's speaking loudly.
Is that
Right.
okay,
He has
sir?
a deep voice.
Yes, exactly.
Fuck you, you pieces of shit! You fucking Nazis! You know what? 2 children tried to escape from the Church of Scientology on Sunday. 2 fucking children! 2 children! The police took them back to their father. 2 of them. They escaped, but ran 2 blocks to an apartment and begged that they didn't call the LAPD. How is this happening here? This is child trafficking. That girl, they didn't tell us where the mom was not called and CPS was not called. The security guards went and tried to snatch those fucking girls from that apartment. They tried to snatch them. You guys are all accountable to what the fuck is going on in Scientology. They tried to snatch 2, 12, 11, 12-year-old kids. Find out about this. Somebody fucking do something. You're not snatching children. Fuck off.
Your time expired.
Yes.
Is that something up there? I think the phone's up there.
You love something? Yes.
There you go, sir.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Help the children.
Up, Hugo.
Thank you.
Come on, Hugo.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the names.
Save the fucking children.
All right.
Amen.
Provide public comment. This is your first and only warning.
See that? He's texting. He's trying. He's texting.
Public comment?
Oh yeah, that was great, dude. I want to keep it. They're out there. I know I should, but I want to see what he's doing. Look, he's texting. Hugo. I don't know. He might be like saying, "Well, what's going on with this?" He looks uncomfortable.
Councilmember Rahman.
Oh yeah, they heard him. Huh, she flew all the way. She came across country just to see if you're as good looking in person. Yeah. And he handsome. I know. I know. Well, he got. Well, did you help me write your? You can do it. Can't you do accommodation just on his hair? If nothing else, just looks in his hair, right?
It's kind of the same actually right now.
Is it?
Surprisingly.
Yeah, they all. But I'm telling you, they love you, right? He's got a fan base. Like I'm like, yeah, he does. He has a fan. But you have to. But to see, he's good. Look at the head shape. You know, not many guys can pull off a buzz. You know that he's got the cranial expertise.
His name. I see you left too.
Yeah, Clark. He's the boss. He's the boss of all them.
What is your
Clark. He keeps them in line.
I'm from Detroit.
You're
this from Detroit?
Oh yes, yeah.
It's worldwide. This field.
Oh, this thing is going. People just called into Public Works from where was it? What country? They're all over the world. This thing is getting bigger. Yeah, and it's all over. This is glow. It's not just me. It's like, heck no. It's like I was at the beginning, like when it started, but it's just growing and growing and growing. They're everywhere. Yeah.
Not like here.
Yeah, here in Florida are their biggest bases, but we're trying to, but they're human trafficking and stuff. But so we're going to keep talking. They're going to keep listening. See all the people listening. Okay, guys, give a 1 in the chat or A if he's as good. He's as good looking in person. I know him way back. A dimple. Okay, I got someone who says they prefer the dimples here. Say.
He's who you call dimples.
Yeah, Clark Kent. Yeah, you know, we need to have like a calendar. You guys need to do a calendar. No, we need. That's what we need here. With you guys, right? The calendars. Yeah, like you got people coming. They're all over the place. They all know. They're like, oh, where's Duarte and stuff. See, then Clark. The others, well, they're cute. Well, I like Popeye. I call him Popeye because he reminds me of Popeye. I don't know if he likes that one, but I like But he's also the smiles. It's always he teaches. Make sure they all smile because it can be scary. Yeah. See, he smiles too. He's a cutie. He's a teddy bear. Like Mr. President, though, you know, I make comparisons and contrasts and talk about previous things. So, you know, FYI. But basically, I just want to say, you know, like it mentions Commissioner Davis. He was a great guy. I really and appreciated Commissioner Davis. And so if he feels that something here is important, then I'm going to stand, I am. I'm going to say it probably is important. But the thing here, and this is where the comparison is that they're talking about ground penetrating radar scanning work for sidewalk repair program. And I would like to see that for not just, you know, for everywhere, and especially since we have brought up before, this, you know, like I said, in comparison, we have brought up that they have been on L. Ron Hubbard and Fountain working without permits on tunnels underneath, which would, you know, require cement, because I saw the cement one in there too, but just that I hope that they, in time, maybe we could get to where they could make sure that this radar system would be able to go and look for if there is anything done without permits underground at that location, because it's been reported. And thank you. And I think I'm done for the day, so thank you, everybody. Till next time. You going down? Where are we going? Oh, okay. Oh, Mr. Price, yeah, I want to go down.
Come on down.
Okay, Mr. Price. You're going to help us out?
Come on in.
Come on, Mr. Price. You have to help us out.
What happened now?
It's the same thing with the
Solomon, squeeze.
with the no. We want to go see the upper deck.
What floor are you guys going?
Second.
All right, second.
We'll be back though. You can stay here. We're gonna come back and get you. On like with Scientology, they're doubling down with all these non-ADA accessible like planners, and they have it like all around 3 blocks, and they will not. And the city's told them they have to move it, and they doubled down and made them even closer. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Solomon.
I don't know what y'all are doing.
Like I want to get out.
Are you getting out?
Yeah, because we're getting our bond. This is 2.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. So, Mr. Price, can you try to help us out? Put in a good word, please.
Put a good word in.
Thank you, sir. That's all I asked. I appreciate it. Thank you. Isn't that cool? So here's the downtown part. I think Graffiti Tower might be on this side. Wait.
So the Times, would that be where the LA Times is?
It used to be. They've moved since. Not anymore. Graffiti Towers are over here right? Somewhere, right? I think it's right over there.
Is that like, oh no, that's too short.
Yeah, I could see it. Huh?
Is it too short?
No, it's the tall one, the really tall one.
Oh, with the windows up on it?
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have all the like the DTLA buildings. Yeah.
Get better views from here.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to show you. Yeah, like yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can see that from Hollywood and Western. Yeah, I see the Getty Center. It's kind of tucked in on the side. It's like tucked in a little bit. You see the Hollywood sign?
Yeah.
Do you see it? It's on the mountain. Do you see it?
I hear the NBC.
I hear Geo Waste.
Huh? No, this is where they have like important like dinners, like when they have luncheons or dinners. You do the neighborhood thing, whatever, you know. Banquets, yeah. Well, for the neighborhood council, whatever they're honoring, whatever they're doing, yeah, they do that here. Yeah. Yeah, Union Station. There's Union Station.
And then that's the state attorney office, right?
I think so over there. Well, the city attorney is that one. It's not that one. Yeah, that's the one that. Yeah, I want to go there. I want to visit there one day. The other thing is that you had to go back and forth for security. So you had to admit it's pretty cool, right? Yeah, wherever the bridge, you see the little bridge.
Yeah, I like seeing all the train tracks from Union Station.
Yeah, oh, me too. Yeah, it's so cool. And it's a nice clear day. A little bit of probably is smoke from some of the fires. Because I thought it was like marine layer, but yeah, it looks more like. Though there is, we do have marine layer, but there has been some wildfire. It could be some drift from. It could be.
That looks so fake to me.
What?
Someone was like, are those mountains, hills, whatever you want to call them?
Yeah.
The hills.
Yeah, because on the other side is the valley.
It looks like when is it the Paramount logo? That's what it looks like. The one.
It looks like MASH. If you ever see MASH, that's you're going to see that a lot. Because they just filmed all that and they're pretending like it's MASH. It's
But because of the smog, fog,
Yeah.
smoke, whatever, it looks like it's on TV or something. I mean,
Yeah.
back in the day, TV, not now. Like
Yeah, no, it does. Yeah, no, it does. And then on the other side is the valley. Right, and then, whoa, like crashing.
This is so narrow that.
I know. It's like I'm not paying attention either. I'm like just, I get cool. I love it up here.
They should make this more ADA.
Yeah, I don't know if they can. It's so old. I think it's been grandfathered in.
We should
But-
get you those little mirrors so you can see those.
That's true. Yeah, or
Would make it wider though.
a mirror. Yeah, or those where like where beep beep beep. Yeah.
Yeah, those sensors.
She just wants to get a copy.
I overheard and I just let him know you were here.
Thank you, sir. How was the first full day?
We got through it.
You did? You're
We
doing
got through
great.
it.
I'm happy to have you at the helm.
I gotta say, the song lyrics, I like you bringing that stuff to me. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's what I'm known for.
I'm more hopeful. Awesome. Okay.
Well, keep doing it.
Yes. Thank you. Well, I like the tie.
Give me 1 second.
Okay, thank you.
Just Jose back.
This is the Office of Public Works.
Yeah, correct,
Okay.
correct.
So I can just edit it when I hear what those revisions are and sort of like cliff note it, so I'll know.
Yeah, there's really, in my opinion, they're not super substantial, except with regard to public comment.
I'm just into reading stuff that people would consider like boring and everything. Like I like learning stuff. That's why I listen to you guys on the phone all the time on Zoom, because I like learning. And this is a big city. Where I live, it's a small place, so it's like they have like their city council meetings maybe twice a month, and then the other boards they can have them like once every 2 months, once every 30. And it's like I don't know, but I really am learning a lot from you guys. So
Cool.
I appreciate this. I can figure out all these little things I might not have never even known. But I'm interested in this so much that I booked this vacation for this.
Oh, cool.
And well, I will say my starting motivation was the whole Scientology. You all hear that all the time. My thing is just learning how to go from step one of saying something and then going towards a resolution and everything. So it's like, I don't know. Kind of when there's a resolution, I'm gonna be done.
Here in California, we all public meetings, government meetings are subject to the Brown Act.
No.
But I don't know if that's the
See,
same.
I'm learning about that too.
They would have the Bain Act at minimum.
Okay.
But that's why I mentioned to the vice president, her resume says strong knowledge of the Brown Act. So I appreciate that. And sure, George is good. And no shade to no one, just I feel that there could have been some issues with that. I'm not aware, I don't know, but I know that at least 2 people for sure, probably all of them at this point, would know how to avoid a violation at this point. So
We also have the city attorney rep in the room at all times. That's really one of the things that he or she is monitoring.
You hope.
But I'm talking
You
about
hope.
before it gets to a point,
Yeah, yeah.
people know how to not violate it.
Yeah. Yes, I got you.
But
Yeah.
I feel like I'm fangirling because I always hear you before the meeting and I was like, we're about to start if you wanna, well, like you're famous to me.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm just,
Yeah, he is. It's like, yeah, no, done.
I'm just doing my job. But thank you. I mean, I try to be nice to
The way
friends.
that you
Yeah, you are. You
keep
always.
everything going, like,
Oh, thank you, Ice, to say to help with your tea. I love it. Thank you so much.
I feel like you're holding a lot together. You're keeping everything on course. And
Well, thank you. I appreciate you saying that.
And I see it, I hear it, like.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I mean, I like it too. I mean, it's not, even the board, I mean, I have my contentions with, people, certain ones, but I always come with trying to be like, I don't want to be like antagonistic or anything. I just, I try, I mean, sometimes if they make antagonists, they're going to go there, but I think it's going to be good. I really like, I think President Corsan, he's always been so nice to me. So is Grant, always very nice. I know, Mr. President, and everyone else seems, I really like Commissioner Grant too, Pro Tem Grant. Like,
I just miss Davis.
I know, I do too. I like Davis. Davis is so cute. Like, I miss him with the suits coming in, he was like.
I want Davis for city council.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a pathway, I don't know what he's doing next, but I would love to see that.
He used to be an assemblyman, so he might be like, I'm done, I did my service. But,
He had 10 years on those boards.
yeah.
But yeah, I think he exited city service, but he could always run. Or run. I don't think he's ever run.
Yeah, he never ran for anything.
I think he would be good.
He's a smart guy. Yeah, I like to.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay,
All right.
no shade to no one else.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate this. I
Sure.
thought there was a chance you were gonna say no or go online or what. But
No, I told you,
it's hard for
he's
me
cool.
to-
He's very cool. He's very,
I tried
to navigate that website,
It's not
specifically
the
the public
easiest
works
website,
one.
yeah.
The city one is better, but the public works one, it's hard to find stuff.
Yeah, it's not the easiest
and
website.
she's a researcher.
And we know that, and we want to do something, but there's a cost involved and we don't have any funds.
Okay, maybe that might be something I speak about next time, recommend, that maybe there should be an easier way
To navigate our website, to get through it, yeah.
Because you're becoming famous. Sorry, that wasn't our intention, but hey, but more people get involved, like interested in public works. Maybe people work. Like it's good stuff. We just it doesn't have to all be.
So again, I really appreciate how you hold everything together and
Yeah,
appreciate this.
I think you do a great job too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
She's already from came from across the country.
I came from Detroit, specifically to come to these meetings.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's where you live in Detroit.
Yeah, I like learning about stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go to the council meeting
I'm
too?
disappointed.
Yeah,
with
we
that,
did, yeah.
But I'm into like learning new stuff, but there's nowhere, my specific place has city council twice a month and public works maybe once every 3 months.
Really?
So I'm learning from you guys.
That's
You guys.
interesting. Well, I learned something new from you, so thank you.
She's becoming an expert in the Brown Act, which I want to be. I want to be parliamentarian, but I can't. I don't need to be because you're there. Because I'm always, I rag them on the
knowledge
Brown
of it,
Act.
but the fact that you put that in your resume, like I saw the mayor posted on the papers, I saw Brown Act, I'm like zoomed in, I'm like, okay.
So we feel confident.
Yeah, but.
And I've always liked this. He stood up. He stood up. Yes, he did. I really like. I like Davis. It's not. I hate anybody. I'm not a hater. I don't want you thinking that we're. People are upset with everything going on, but okay.
So what was going on in council? This was in council.
It was.
Nobody was with us.
Because it was so short, so it was like it was conflicting time. Because normally, like there'll be later. Oh yeah, like normally there'll be, you can kind of do yours and then go over there. But today, there's nothing that major going on. But well, it's just that because like those missing the girls who try to escape, that's not really in your purview. So it would be in their purview. And Hugo did hear it. That was I went to spoke there because that was Tuesday. That was yesterday.
That was a committee, not the council.
No, that was the actual police commission.
Right, but the council has to.
You mean the police chief? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I heard he's supposed to be by Friday.
I want to know what's going on with that because I don't know the legality of.
Yeah.
Is he considered chief?
He will be by Friday. He's getting sworn in.
But this is cool. We ran into the president, the vice president, and
Yeah.
the
See
pro tem.
that? Yeah.
It's awesome.
She's getting the tour. Yes, hi. Who am I speaking with? Hello. Hi. My name's Alda Dele. I'm here on the 4th floor. Is there any way we could speak with the representative of Mr. Soto Martinez's office?
in the office right now, keeping up with you.
No, I'm not expecting to talk to him. Is there anyone else that we could like leave a message for his attention? Is there anyone in that can speak to us or no?
Yeah, I can get over.
Okay, thank you.
Just go up and do that.
Okay, I'm here. We're here.
Oh, you're at the forefront?
Yes.
Okay, up there.
Thank you. Hi. Oh, hi, Sasha. I was like, I was talking to you. How are you? Good. We just wanted to add something because an event happened. I do believe maybe he heard us, but I just wanted to put in about these two girls, like for him to just put like a red alert for him.
On Sunday.
Yeah, and she also wanted. We also want to give a compliment to him because he really listened today in council, and we appreciated it. But, so I think he heard, but we don't know if he knows everything that we're talking about.
On Sunday, there was at least one, we believe, two young
We go more this way.
Yeah.
That's like that.
I don't want to get in there right now. But there was at least one, possibly two sisters, young teenage preteen girls that ran out of Scientology. The blue building that's on L. Ron Hubbard Way.
So they run up really like scared.
Yes.
Like,
They were scared. They stopped some. I witnessed this watching someone's live stream. I witnessed the girl run up, ask. I couldn't hear what the question was, but it sounded like she was asking for help or whatever.
okay. You say there's two, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We have the name like of the father.
Yes, and the father
Armando
was
Godinez.
running around and all this stuff. But what troubles me is Scientology security ended up lots of way on New Hampshire at this where they found this girl, and they were trying to drag the girl out, which the police should be doing something about that.
Because that's kidnapping at that point.
And the little girl had run to a neighbor's house and told the neighbor, don't call the police, they work with Scientology.
And she went to a stranger. She was running away from her father to strangers, out begging for help, and said, please don't call the police. So we're extremely concerned for the well-being of these two girls. We believe that they may have been given, well, the one was snatched up. She tried to run. She wasn't quick enough.
He was holding the one girl like in a
Dragging her.
wrestling type of move.
Like forcing her.
Yeah, yes, and so all that came to my mind is kidnapping and then when you see, and the father's Armando Godinez, and he's supposed to be some kind of big shot with like Univision and stuff. Alberto, I'm sorry, Alberto.
So Alberto is the guy from
The father.
Scientology that
He's the dad.
And he's a Scientologist.
Yes.
Alberto Godinez from, I believe he works for Univision, whatever.
I found out there's a custody thing going on between the parents, and I don't even know if they contacted the mom. Which again, it's limited stuff that we can do because it's a minor and there's all this stuff.
But we're all very stressed out about their well-being, like extremely stressed out.
We can do more than we can.
Well, just to make sure that there's a well-being
two
check.
girls, right?
Two girls, his two daughters, and that somebody sent picture.
The,
He's kind of like a local celebrity. He was being honored at the Scientology,
do you
right?
know who he is? He was a reporter for Univision.
And so he's got a hero award from them. And on the way to their event, the girls, before going onto their compound, took the chance to run away. The youngest one was not fast enough. They snatched her up. I think they sent like a few SUVs against her, and they snatched her up. And the other one did get away, but she begged them not to call the police, but they did. So what are you going to do with some, it was a stranger, and the police did come.
And there were people that witnessed this. They tried to call the LAPD for like a supervisor to come out or to ask if someone else could come just keep an eye, because we've seen from hours and hours of watching Scientology, we've seen the same officers come, and we wanted to make sure it was someone that had no involvement so that this girl would be safe. And there was no female officer either.
Yeah, no female officer dispatched. Just
Yes.
males. And these poor girls are, and when someone was like looking at, like they were sending like, like the Facebook pictures of the father, like these girls look so traumatized just in their real life pictures. And so like everyone, like you have people around the world that are like we've all been in tears over this. Like, I mean, a person, a grown man protested, it's like everyone feels like we're having like a nervous,
there's only so much we
like
can
a
do,
panic,
But you and Mr. Soto Martinez, like, there's so many other people that have
Yes,
power
I will
that can.
have
At least to make sure they're okay.
Yes, I will have to report this and make a call right now to Carla. She's the one that is taking care like of everything that is related to Scientology.
I'm wondering, are you by chance like a mandated reporter? Like,
I could not report
Okay.
that's in mostly like the Scientology will be like Carla. That's her like specific
Area.
role
No, but
right
we're
now.
worried about like CPS would not take the report, that CPS would not, like they called CPS, and they said, well, if you don't know the name of the girl, we're not gonna take her. So CPS refused to get involved because they didn't know the name of the girl, even though they watched her being kidnapped off the, and trying to
But they
escape.
deny it. Like they didn't.
Well, the police took the girl right to this,
they were told that there was which they shouldn't have done. The police violated HIPAA and said that there was a urgent medical situation.
that's what her dad was
They
trying
tried to
to.
like pretend like it was like anatomy.
Yeah,
But
that
they
gets
didn't
it
take her to
right.
the hospital, didn't call it. They took her to the police station, and then I don't know those.
And we're scared because we don't know, because I'm just going to keep it honest. Scientology has they're trying to instigate me to be killed for me standing up against them for planners.
Yeah, I think we talked about that last.
No, this is
because I
recent.
remember
They're
you-
trying to.
She's not the only one. They're doing
They're
it.
trying to instigate
Like
people to get
everyone
killed.
is like, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to give me your email and
Yeah,
I can
I'll
share
give you
that
mine.
with Carla. You can write it down here for me. And I will send
Audit dot, or unless you want to write it for me, audit at AUDIT dot IN dot LA at gmail.com, because you have people around the world, like we're all so stressed out over it, like physically stressed for these children.
I totally get it, yeah, and I know like if they're like just getting out of control and people like feel like harassed with them. So yeah, I will have to like talk to Carla.
I need you to know, a lot of people hear us say Scientology, and they're like, oh, they're just some crazy people, like, oh, they're anti-religion, or nothing. Adults can have their beliefs, whatever. I'm anti-child abuse.
Yes.
If I see something
And
going
human
on,
trafficking.
I wish someone would have looked out for me when I was a kid. I didn't have someone like her. I didn't have anyone. And we're not superheroes, but we are going to speak out. We're going to try to help them in whatever way we can, because that's what's needed in this world. Like,
And I totally
But
get
they
it.
have a
I-
jail. They have a jail in their basement of the thing. Like they put people who do anything outside. They have a very strict punishments and stuff. I am like truly worried for these girls.
Yeah, like I say, there's nothing on my end that I can do.
Right, you
The
gotta-
only thing that I can do is like pass information to Carla.
Thank
I
you,
will have
Shasha.
contact you. I will let her know about like the situation, and I will also let her know that it's your second time like coming here to the office, and it's also like the same like people like being harassed by like Scientology, and now like these girls
They're trying to
like,
instigate,
getting kidnapped, or
murder.
just like yeah. So they're trying to. And also the name of the guy of Univision, it's Alberto what?
Godinez, Godinez.
yes. And his first name might actually be Martin, but he goes by Alberto.
Okay, yeah. I will report this and I will put your email and I will send an email like in a bit right now.
That's why we had to come up today. And thank you, Shasha.
No, you're welcome.
You're very.
Again, Hugo was amazing listening today in city council. A lot of people aren't.
I will let him know that.
He was.
Yeah, we want to know where you could put accommodation, like
Yeah, I
we
was
do
like,
at
is
the
there a way to
Upper
give
East
him
Side.
accommodation for it, or?
Yeah, I will let him know that. Yes. Thank you so
But
much.
she wanted, like, we want to let us hire,
I always see it like on the perspective of the TV, like the YouTube thing, or when she's streaming, I see it. But to see it in person, like
It's different, huh?
Yeah, because they don't listen.
But a lot of times
Yes.
he doesn't. A lot of times he isn't listening. He's sitting there and they're talking. And today he was on it. He was listening. He did his job.
But we wanted to fill in the pieces, because he heard us talking about this, but wouldn't know we didn't have enough time, we didn't have a minute.
Yeah.
So that's why we felt like we needed to come up here and fill in the
Thank you for
pieces.
coming, and I will make sure to pass that information to Carla. I don't know if you have a phone number so we can call you, or you rather just email.
You could email, I mean, yeah.
That's fine.
Because they're trying to send out, instigate people to kill me. So
Yeah, no, let's
that's why.
not do that.
It's not a problem.
Thank you so much.
You're gonna talk to Carla. Are you gonna talk to?
She's not here.
No,
She's
but I'm
not
saying,
here.
are you gonna actually talk to Hugo though about this, or does it have to go up a
First
certain
it
chain?
goes to the field representative, and
And then
like
she'll be the one.
Yes.
Okay. I like learning how to process.
Yeah, that's the process. It's like we forward to the person that is in charge of that, and they like will like have to like if we have to talk to the council member about it, we will, if they like.
So that you're not bugging them with small stuff that can't be
Well,
done.
this is not small, but like I feel like Phil Deputy has to like see like okay like this is happening, so she can like
Chain of
have like, a
command.
different mission and like a different way to like handle it, and then we can talk like oh like this is the actual situation here to get more information.
Thank you, Sasha. Thank you that you've always taken us in on, short notice. I appreciate it. Saying that's like where we go for that 4th floor. But yeah, now we could go down. Well, it's like, okay, guys. So
We're going to 3.
it was definitely attempted kidnapping. No, I have not.
Okay, the receptionist here.
Okay, oh, wait, is it the guy, like he has gray hair and a ponytail? Can I talk to somebody else?
Why?
Because I've had a very bad experience with him before. And I'm not here to create any trouble or drama at all. I just have a legit question and.
What's your question, ma'am?
Okay, my question is, okay, I'm here because like the Church of Scientology, I know for a fact that a case was sent over to you guys for, to deal with the citations because they've been cited because they've had illegal planters that have no permit and that, yeah, we're friendly. I'm not hostile. That guy was just very rude to a lady, and I called him out on it and whatever. But no, I came here because I'm trying to deal with stuff, and so they have these planners, okay, these gigantic planners, like covering all of L. Ron Hubbard Way, all of Fountain. Okay, and they are 251 of them, no R permit. I've been going to Public Works meetings for 6 months, okay? They've helped with some other things, but with this, they have the city, I know from Soto Martinez's office, they've absolutely sent them not only letters to remove them, they have been giving them citations, and it's to the point now that they have referred it to city attorney.
Okay.
I'm trying to find out because I want to be able to access streets, and just because Scientology, I don't care if what they want. Like, the city if they are is it still prosecuting or taking it to the next level. If not, I want to advocate for that. I don't even know if they picked it up. That's what I'm trying to find out. I know it was referred to them from the city, I believe Public Works. I'm not sure.
Okay, but we would need
Or
like
street
a
services.
case number, a name, birthday, or something to look it up.
It's the Church of Scientology, so I mean, they don't have a birth date. Right. It's the entity that they're putting all these planters, they're doubling
So they would
down.
have filed a case, is what you're saying, the Church of
Okay.
Scientology would have filed a case?
No. Okay, the city the city has told them to move their planters. They're not ADA compliant. Federal law breaking, okay? And they have not, they've doubled down and put like them even closer. And put out like, and trying to instigate death threats against me.
Okay, I get that, but what I'm saying to you is, I would need defendant or case number in order to look it up.
Okay.
Because we don't take.
Well, who would,
Here.
I don't know who, okay, I
We get
guess
everything from the police department. is what
it's
I'm
not
saying.
even going to be through the police department.
Okay, but we wouldn't handle, because we only handle criminal.
Oh, this is criminal, then I'm on the wrong floor. That's what I'm trying to find out. It's not a criminal matter. But 6 or 7? Okay, then that's all I need to know.
Thank you for being so helpful.
Thank you.
Okay, my glasses are crooked. I haven't even.
Okay, that's all we needed to find out.
I hate that word, but when it's appropriate, it's
Oh,
appropriate.
yeah, that word was made for her.
Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had to.
I love it when she holds them to the 4th floor, though. I like the 4th floor.
I do too. I was just saying that. It's like so more
Well,
intimate and
I'll tell you,
cozy.
You got a fan with Buckethead, man.
Huh? Which one's Buckethead?
Buckethead.
Is that McCosker? I know. I'm not like he's my boo
He
now.
told Grove, he was actually telling Grove to stop interrupting you when you were talking.
Are you serious?
He fucking leaned over in his chair and he's telling Grove like this. Hey.
Really?
Yeah. Because he wanted to hear what you were saying. He sits in every
Whoa.
fucking meeting. He pays attention and listens to everybody.
See? Well, see.
Respect.
Wow. See, we're training them, though, Papa. We're training them. I didn't even see that. That is so amazing.
They should be sitting in their fucking chairs paying attention to
Exactly. Yeah, they should be. But are you serious? McCosker was really paying attention and shutting them down?
He was leaning his chair and the asshole starts interrupting you, the pumpkinhead.
Yeah.
And he's going like this. You know, he's like, hey, she's on topic. It's like, back the fuck off, take it easy. You know, take it easy.
She's always on topic, even if she's not, she finds a way.
Why would, I'm pissed that they mentioned, when they kicked him out, right?
Oh, that was hard to make that move.
Oh, I can imagine. But when they kicked him out, why are they mentioning his dog? I think that's so unfair. Like Pumpkinhead said, why is check the welfare of his dog?
Yeah, that was
That's
nasty.
That's nasty, and that needs to be, you know, that's. I want to know why they did that, because he takes such good care of that dog.
You gotta tell the buckethead, hey, you shouldn't be rolling into animals like that, you know?
Yeah, don't be calling. Yeah, I mean, like, I want to know why.
Yeah. I mean,
That's ridiculous.
He's making an assumption that something's being done wrong with the dog that isn't, you know?
Yeah, why would you say that here?
Like, why the fuck did they close these lines off? Like, why
Yeah.
the fuck is this done like this?
Yeah.
You already have this border. They've taken
Exactly.
rows of chairs, and these fuckers have to take some more. It's like, take those fucking ropes off those fucking chairs. Those chairs should be open to the public. There's no need for this. There's no presentation. Look at this crap.
I agree with
I do too. They don't like we the people.
You know, and this thing needs to go too. It's not ADA compliant. You can't approach the podium. Why do people
There's
have to
no way
stand
to
behind
approach
a
No,
fence?
I can't do it.
You know, why the fuck do people with disabilities have to stand behind a fence? You're allowed access to the podium like everybody else. Why? And you guys are responsible for this shit because you need to be telling these motherfuckers, you know, oh, here we go.
Padilla's my bestie now that she apologized, so she's going to be my new bestie.
Yeah, I talked to her.
Yeah?
I talked to her.
What's she say? Anything good? I know, right there, I know.
I gotta put this on.
They're going to kick me out. Okay, they're going to kick me down. I'll be down in a minute because they're going to kick me
So I
out.
gotta put this shit on because if I don't, then they're gonna say it violates 8.5 by 11.
What's that mean? Oh, you can't have.
The sign,
You're not allowed to have 8.5 by. See, I learned so much. This is the man you learn the laws, the legal.
okay, there we go. No,
And if you can move to the side and make your way up to the podium.
I can't.
Make your way up to the
Thank you.
podium and state your name and the items you're speaking on. I want to be conscious of the large number of speakers, so if you can keep your comments brief, that will help us get through as many speakers as possible. Speakers saying the same thing over and over, we appreciate your presence, and we do hear you. Go ahead.
Audit LA, and because you told the public that you don't want to keep hearing the same message over and over again, I was going to talk about something different.
Go ahead.
But since you did that, I'm going to talk about the same thing because you don't tell the public that you're tired of hearing the same thing over and over again.
No,
That's
I'm just saying that there's a lot of speakers. We want to get through
okay.
as possible.
But this is my time, right? Okay, that's rude, though. It was rude.
What items are you speaking on?
All of them in public comment now. I mean,
Okay, you have 3 minutes.
okay. I'm here. First of all, that was, you know, just the rudeness here. Does that count as public comment? But it's rude. I wish you would be more like Mr. McCosker, who's not rude. And so I am also asking for you to vote for number 7 because Mr. McCosker is on there, and he's actually very excellent, and he should teach you all how to behave. And Ms. Padilla, too, is like, she's doing really good, too. I like how she's behaving. I don't like, Ms. Rahman, how you're behaving today. That was very offensive to me, extremely offensive. And you owe me an apology. You owe all of us an apology, not just me, because you're making it like you have disdain for the public, that you don't want to hear the same thing over and over and over again. I get it. I don't know if you're aware that, you know, by me coming and talking about that I want ADA compliance with these permits, I mean, with these planters, you know, like I know it sounds silly to you. I just want access to streets. And I am, you know, there's people that are out there on the internet trying to get people to incite actual violence against me. So I'm sorry if it's a repeat problem to you, but my life may depend on it, and my mobility in the city definitely depends on it. So I truly resent your words. You should apologize to everyone. I also want to say I take a huge offense to this morning. I do not condone a lot of the wording used by, you know, a certain person, but for that city attorney, not you, the other one, to say how is his dog, like assuming that the dog's in danger, is such a disgrace and disgusting. I'm tired of the nonsense with you guys. And you also be paying attention. Mr. McCosker pays attention Miss Padilla's doing better, she's getting there, but no one else pays attention. And if you call me off topic, I'm not. The topic, you're the topic, okay? Because you're all listed on every single one of these topics. And it's tiring. Okay, but I'm here today too. I want to talk about the unhoused and how, and part of the planters, okay, what I was talking about. What they're trying to do with okay, you don't want to hear the Church of Scientology, okay, I don't care. But they have all these planters to get rid of people who are protesting, which, they need to suck it up. They can do better if they don't want protesters. But it's also going against the unhoused because they don't want people having, because they were feeding, the protesters were actually holding barbecues and stuff to feed the unhoused, giving tents or whatever, helping them out. And they didn't want that, like not in they're NIMBYs, not in my backyard. Okay, so, but you take away the planters of anyone else that, because, that's not fair to the unhoused, you can't put up planters, that's horrible. And you're right, it is. But you're all permitting it with the Church of Scientology, even though the city has ordered them to remove them. And so now for the next whatever, I was going to start talking about new things, but since I've been called out, we've been called out not to talk new things, I'm not going to talk new things anymore, Miss Rahman, okay? We're going to keep with the same old topic over and over again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next speaker, please.
We found you. What good news. Yeah. Just one of the mods. Yeah, mine, man. Good, how you doing? How you doing? Lost 120 pounds. I'm like, laughing so hard. Oh my gosh, it's just, and you know what? She's gonna, cause weren't they gonna give her, where, she could settle for 90? Didn't they make an offer?
80.
Or 80.
And then she came back and offered 10,000.
Right, and so now she's here, and she's going.
10,000. She said, "We don't do it, I'm gonna go back."
She's going to, she's going to go to Scientology to ask them to foot the bill because they always help with lawyers. But they're going to say no. They're not going to pay that. And so maybe now we can flip her.
Hey, tell us the truth. We'll cut a deal.
Tell her the truth. You cut a deal. Yeah, she might get real record, like real, because she's going to go begging them. Like, he's going to kill me.
Joey, too. Joey's going to have the same thing.
Yeah.
I think his work is not concerned. Easily 160,000 and not close to 200,000.
See? Oh, the horsies.
I can't escape you guys. All right, I'm out of here before the horse.
You really go? Oh. You're really leaving? I just got here.
He doesn't want the horses.
Congratulations. You have to let him.
So those poles, are those for beating people or for beating the horses?
To smack the hind.
Come on, you gotta tell me. That pole right there.
Beautiful horse. I love horses, man. My sister has horses. See there? Yeah, that's awesome.
Just like the horse that got hit downtown. Got hit in the head so hard.
Oh, is he?
So they should have used.
Is he going to be okay? He's fine. Like, I don't want to hear about, because I know they're like, oh my God, I don't want to hear any animal.
Sometimes people act like fools.
That's true.
I saw a bus on fire in Echo Park.
But
They burned those two.
I would never want, oh man. Well, I don't want any officers, I don't want officers or anyone or anybody hurt. Anyone hurt by officers or.
We shouldn't do that.
No, this is the
So
actual
I figure you budget one
police.
bus,
Oh, the beautiful
one
horsies.
golf cart, put it somewhere in a
Hey,
parking
baby.
lot and say, guys, go have your fun. How about people act like people?
True. Didn't Gramala guys work with you guys? Because she was always talking about the horses. Yeah, B.
Yeah.
She's retired though, huh?
She is. She retired now.
Because I know she was always bragging about the horses. She loved the horses. She did. Oh, beautiful.
He lost it.
We'll get it.
I've asked that question so many times. I've never received an answer.
That's pretty decent though. That's cool.
I'm surprised.
I know. Maybe they're getting the memos, like.
No, I think it's just you're not in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was in Hollywood.
Yeah, it's Hollywood. Oh, or northeast of it, where northeast is.
Not to mention, I fucked with them for so many years. They have.
We followed behind the horses on Halloween for like 20 minutes, so waiting for them to poop.
That's so
that we
funny.
could watch him clean it up.
Did he really leave? Like he left or just going around the block?
I think I don't know, he probably left, but
I'm sure they were coming to ticket him.
he left and then he came back, so he's always on the move.
I know.
Or posted. Which sounds contradictory.
We were down at the city hall.
Yeah, I just did all the we did the meetings. She's visiting from back east to see it in person. She's like, what are the?
Full council today?
Yeah. Yep.
What was on the agenda?
Crap. Like, and I don't remember what was on the agenda. I got there and I was like, just BSing it because like now McCosker, because I'm like putting them against each whatever. He's like, he shushed the city attorney for me when he was trying to tell me I'm off. Yeah. See, there you go.
About F-bomb and how they were.
Oh yeah, and they were like F-bomb guy was talking, and they kicked him out, and they were like saying, "Oh, make sure the dog's okay." Like making it. He's so good to that dog. You know, they're just being assholes. Like, sorry.
You know Jason. I don't know if you know Jason, the black guy who always has a baby with him.
Oh, I've seen him. Yes.
They were asking him all the time, talk about how I have a video of one of the senior lead officers saying that he beats his wife. They always have to post some stuff.
And then they had they're still calling it the homeless committee. They had that, and then we had public works too.
Public safety's on Friday?
I don't know. I have to check.
I know they're voting on McDonald on Friday.
Yeah. So then no, they did it. Then it's going to be main council because they went through public safety for that already. So it's going to be main council.
So Friday is the final vote.
The final vote.
And then next week would be him sworn in.
His party's Friday. They told me.
So you want to know something? I'll probably get canceled for saying these things. But I've been going through archive. I've been archiving every LA Times article ever about Rampart scandal. You can't find anything online about it. So I've gone through literally the archives.
Wow.
And one thing that stands out is McDonald was, of course, involved with the Rampart scandal, sort of covering it up. You want to know who I think was the person who put the most effort into trying to get to the bottom of it and hold the cops accountable?
Him?
Caruso.
Oh, Caruso.
Caruso.
Wow.
He was diligently trying to get to the bottom of it.
Wow.
He did a lot of criticizing Bernard Parks. He deserved because Bernard Parks spiked the investigation. So I was like, I thought that was interesting.
That was interesting. There was like a bouncer in one of the local places in that was he used to be one of those cops, and like all the cops they got rid of everyone. And he goes, he wasn't corrupt, but I guess he made some mistake. And so
the Mission Division?
I've been there, yeah, a few times. I've never really dealt with them in that level.
Officer who was just like beat his girlfriend.
Really? I mean, I can go out there.
Literally told her, you should dig up your kids on Halloween and put them on display.
What?
In your front yard. The senior lead officer.
That's disgusting. But and everyone too, like when you're going after, who goes after the minor, he supposedly lives in Topanga Division, but you guys are going to Hollywood. Have you ever gone to Topanga about that? Because that's where he lives, supposedly, allegedly. Yeah. Topanga, yeah, because
You mostly do North Hollywood only?
And I've been dealing with Hollywood and then Northeast Division.
I've been finding a lot of deviants in North Hollywood. Found a cop who would pick up women from a strip club, bring them to a construction site to have sex.
If you ever find
on duty.
Can you I want everything North Hollywood.
I have, in the last couple of days, I have dug up so many people that have done messed up stuff in North Hollywood and Northeast Division. So essentially, we archived every CPRA, every SB 1421 CPRA related to dishonesty, out of policy shootings,
awesome.
sexual assault, sexual misconduct, bias policing, discrimination. 35,000 documents we've archived them all. We have them now on pinpoint.
Okay.
So and since they're all
can I read? Is it open?
Yeah.
Like I can read it?
I'll send you a link.
Please.
And you will be able to, you'll be shocked with Northeast, some of these cops, this guy, Labos.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah, that's the guy who takes women to...
Are you serious?
Have sex with them while on duty in uniform.
Sorry, thank you.
This guy right here.
Oh, sorry, thanks. Whoa. I gotta keep an eye. I need to know all of them because I need to.
I'm gonna send you a link to that thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You'll be able to see. You'll have just all you is doing. You type in a search term.
Okay.
Or a cop's name or the serial number, and it'll pop up anything that they've ever had, use of force, any sort of discrimination, illegal searches.
Because they try to keep all that silent, and
They've tried, but this
but you got it.
And right now I'm in the process of making individual profiles. Like, here's a Northeast cop, Cortez. We ever deal with Cortez?
No.
I have all the documents related to his use of force.
Wait, who's that?
This is Ensley. You may have seen him in the city council until about, say, 6 months ago. He got arrested for getting in a car crash, drunk driving. He's facing 7 charges. This is his docket. This is him in City Hall telling some guy, Jason, my friend, that, oh yeah, you have a history of getting arrested for battery. He's never gotten arrested for battery. Jason's a guy who was suing Kevin De Leon because De Leon attacked him Jason confronted him at an event.
Right.
De Leon went and physically assaulted him.
Are you serious?
It was all over CNN and everything.
Well, and now Kevin De Leon found out that the people didn't forget. Like, remember you know that people are going to forget? Well, they found out they didn't. They did not forget. And what the ones at the Northeast, I don't know. It's like I have a lot of the names. All the ones that come, and a lot of them that whatever, it's on CPAB. Like they deal with CPAB. And there's one North Hollywood also has CPAB members. I want to go to Hollywood. I know they're scared of us coming.
Two of the guys on CPAB, I filed complaints against.
Okay, but I want to see which Scientologist is on Hollywood. I forget what day it's going to be.
This is the guy who was sitting right next to Janet.
Hernandez?
Antonio Hernandez.
Oh yeah, I talked to him afterwards. He goes, well, I'm going to try to be neutral.
Yeah, this is the guy who doesn't understand. Wrote somebody a ticket for Riverside Code, even though wrote somebody up for.
That's him. That's him. No way.
And then the other one was in the meeting too.
I want to see the name. I know who it's going to be. I bet. And that's also where
Vargas.
Well, also the.
Wait, who's that guy? Who's the mustache guy that everyone's been asking? Have we ever found the serial or the name or anything?
Somebody I think did. I have to go through all my emails.
He's on the CPAP too. He wears glasses.
So he's a slow?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing him.
When he was at the meeting, he was wearing glasses.
I wish you were there, man. You had to go. You had to.
That's him right there.
I was glad that DOA pushed the filming thing. I'm not good cop, bad cop, but we got some good content with him pushing it.
It was good. You know, I thought they were going to fight.
I did too.
But they realized it is a public meeting and the public does have a right to receive.
Right. Even if it's not Brown Act meeting. Sadly, because and they were pretty cool because they gave us public comment in spite of it not being Brown Act.
Yeah,
me too. I had to look on the calendar. I'll let you know.
There's some stuff in
Francois' lawyer. Nithya's
Ramen.
She was acting crazy today in this.
I just told her off.
I can't.
She's trying to say you can't repeat yourself if you're going to come up here and say the same thing over and over.
Yeah,
and
we're
over,
too
let other
busy.
people go.
Yeah, we're too busy. Yeah, she said we're too busy. No, that we're too busy. They had too many people. If you're here for the same thing over and over again, and I'm up to speak, and so she doesn't want to hear about the. That's why I said, yeah. I went off on her a little bit.
There's a reason why it's being said over and over again. Maybe because people feel strongly about it.
Yeah, well, get the plan right. They're not doing anything.
And it won't
Last time I saw her, I was confronting Hugo at the Netflix building in their protest for the actor strike.
Right.
And I confronted him, and then Nithya was there. I turned around to go to her, and I saw her literally running to her car.
She's so scared. And the city attorney,
And she represents Lago Bell.
She does.
That's her area.
It is, yes. And
she brought up Leah Safian said that she was directed to get these restraining orders by the LAPD.
See, because of what's her name is safe pointed there. That's all because of Janet has been probably 20 years. She had, and when we were at the meeting, I was talking to Hernandez and another cop, and then the sergeant, one of the sergeants, and then and she was in there talking to the captain, literally crying and wailing.
To the captain?
Yes, literally crying.
I think he's I do think that people misunderstood something he did say. The captain says that we have one investigation, we have one phone.
Yeah.
and there's an open investigation.
And they assume.
They're assuming, yeah.
They're doing an open investigation because the minute the investigation is closed, they have to give back the phone.
Right.
So the investigation is going to go on for 1 year.
Of course.
There's not an active investigation. They're just using that as a reason
I agree.
to keep this.
So
And
they
that-
do technically have a phone,
Yeah.
but it doesn't mean that they actually think a phone that they have is connected. But there's an open investigation,
Right.
And there's a phone, and they
have a
could,
year,
but
yeah.
they're
Yeah, so
investigating
they love
and not.
seizing
Yeah.
phones. They like the inconvenience.
Right,
that's what
and just
all
to
it's about.
harass.
So we're going to keep this phone. We have 364 days that we can hold this phone.
But that's because of what's her name? I'm telling you, she's so ingrained. And with North Hollywood, it's I forget her name. I can't think of her name. The North Hollywood one goes to their CPAP. I want to invade that one. It's going to be awkward because they know me.
I can't wait to see the Hollywood one.
Oh yeah, so you're going to go, right?
100%.
Okay.
And it'll be in the same building.
Yeah, it's at the. I think the police. It's either going to be that little side building or because they're trying to keep me from. They don't want to give it to me, the address. But White, I had a little chat with White at the neighborhood council meeting, and he was saying, "Oh, we were expecting you last month, but you didn't show." And I'm like, "Okay, well, you just never know when I'm going to come then." But he's asking for. He goes. So I asked him. I said, "You guys going to do Christmas with Scientology?" He goes, "No way, no." But he goes. But we need somebody to replace it. Can you hook us up with another 501c3 to help the kids? Can we? Like, I would love to do. I said, I would love to.
Take it away. Listen, I don't know if I can find many because a lot of 501c3s I know they'd be like, "Oh, that's a bad look for us."
Yeah.
Honestly.
I know. But for the kids,
I
like.
noticed that White is going above and beyond to try to separate himself from Scientology.
He is. Yeah, because he's
He
in.
told me something.
He's in trouble.
I'm like, why? When he harassed the SB Spanglish over the Blue Building.
Yes.
Why don't you just walk through the parking lot? He's like, I don't want to be seen going through there. And I think he's full of shit. But the
Right.
fact that he's even saying stuff like that, like, and while I'm live, saying I don't want to be seen with them,
Yeah.
that sort of language tells me that they're separating. Listen, they need to separate.
They do.
We're in this building. These clerks hate the Scientologists. The judges hate the Scientologists. And the bailiffs in LASD, they openly hate the Scientologists.
But not when I went to this. But when I went to Henri's court case and Jennifer was there, we couldn't film it. I did get to talk to the prosecutor, and but Jennifer was complaining to the clerk and someone else to them that I was like scaring her. Yeah, and they were so nice to her. I know. Sorry, Jennifer. We could be besties, right? But and I told the sheriff's deputy, I'm like, I'm not doing nothing.
The nicest person in the world, literally the nicest person in the world. Oh my god.
Yeah, she's saying like they're, and so like the sheriff's deputy's like, she's not talking to you. I'm like, yeah, but she's talking about me, making it seem like I'm getting concerned, Like if anyone's worried about their safety, like we should be worried about our safety. Not they're the ones with the Yeah, no. I was sitting next to her too. I got my chair right up next to her. Did you? Like I know it's like the RPF is coming. Like
She was taking notes. When it was obvious that she was going to lose, you take a note on that?
Yeah.
Write down you're losing, Jennifer.
I love it. So it's I like the good cop, bad cop. Like, but I would tell her, I wanted to ask her, but I didn't. If she likes my stories, Jen and her man.
You know she reads those.
Oh, 100%.
And yeah, because I've heard them reference it or whatever. And Janet from another planet. But my mission, I want Janet off of CPAB, like Janet, because she's the handler.
Another planet is right. It's
Yeah, it is. And she was like a little demon. It's like more from the Janet from Hell, but it doesn't rhyme.
Her face during the meeting looked so uncomfortable.
Oh, she was miserable.
Twisted and twitching.
Yeah, she was mad. Yeah, she was twitching, and then she just slumped over.
She was hyperventilating.
She was, but she was literally wailing and crying to the captain, like crying like a little girl. I'm not even.
I don't like that guy.
I mean, which one is? I forget. It's not Hom, right? It's the other dude, Waters.
Oh, it is Water? I thought it was. It's not
I don't think it was Hom. I thought it was Water. I'm not sure. You know, I have to look at the pictures to see. But I want to go there again. Like she needs to be. We should just go, all the ones where I know they're. I want to find out who the Scientologist is on the Hollywood one. And you know that the bid, the East Hollywood bid, that's not your the area, but that bid there, they have a Scientologist on it. Yeah, Susanna somebody. And I'm like, how is she on their bid when they can't even do what the city told her? The city's demanded. They've already had letters and citations that they have to get rid of the roses and get rid of everything, all of it.
Well, there's also that one situation that one guy runs the illegal recycling service.
I heard about that.
Right there on the shopping center on Vermont and Hollywood Boulevard.
But that's not Jeff, right? That's not yellow shirt guy, Jeff Z, the one who owns the hotel where they meet.
I'm wondering. I don't know.
I need to find that. We have to connect all. We're starting to connect all the dots. It's not just the cops. It's because it's public works. But the mayor got rid of all but one public works and replaced all of them. Oh yeah, since that we've been bugging her, and Goat Puppet's like, oh, it's absolutely because of you guys.
Did she get rid of them, or did they say, "Fuck it, I want"?
No, she got rid of them. She replaced them.
Drive me crazy. I get the hell.
The one was crying. She didn't want to leave. No, she got rid of 4 of them, and now it seems like they're doing so because now they're changing the permits to where they can only get their permits from Friday to Monday. So the streets had to be open Tuesday through Thursday, and so I guess if they want to keep inconveniencing it, you should try. I mean, like you should try. She does. That's not fair.
I know, but still, just to shove it in their face, like.
I'll do it for I don't have the money to do it, but for an ADA parade.
Yeah.
I want to do an ADA protest. I don't know. Probably a couple thousand. Yeah. Is that it? Yes. Oh, okay. I thought you meant I thought it's more than that.
If you need the
because you have to pay
security, then you got to pay for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of expenses.
Little add-ons, but yeah.
So I think it's like $1,500 or something like. Really?
With security and all.
Maybe like $250.
How did you start it?
That was the hardest thing.
Because I want to do. I'm willing.
Did I really?
As a viewer, I remember you went to Wilcox first, and then they sent you somewhere around the building.
Oh yeah.
And then they sent you back to Wilcox, and then back.
But it can't be. Oh, yeah, I did ask about it, but I forget. But it can't be Wilcox. So it had to be Northeast Division, right? Because it's the blue one.
See, that might have been the mistake, but you did go to the one at Wilcox.
Yeah, they had to call all throughout the LAPD.
Because I think the special events permit was one station.
Yeah, that was just to get guidance, but then she had to call LAPD headquarters. She had to go through them, had to go through the...
Well, because Janet actively, and she admits it, that they were actively pushing the city attorney's office. I got 2 of the names to get rid of it. Like they were pushing and constantly harassing
What's
him.
his name? My favorite.
Yeah, your favorite. I can't think of his name. There's 2 of them.
The guy from Hardwall.
Yeah.
He debased himself decades ago.
Yep, him and another one. I got all the names. And then apparently there's another one that they've been on a rampage of getting rid of all of it. Like they've been pounding and pounding, and that's why I think the cops are like they're harassing, they're constantly saying we're all like an angry mob or violent, we're criminals over and over again.
It's actually getting very tired.
It is, but the cops are still believing it. That's why I said I won't go into the CPAPs. I'm going to go and say, do I look like a crazed, violent person? I'm not. I'm actually reasonable. I'm going to talk with you. I'm going to try to build a rapport with you.
So it's essentially they only have serious pull with Northeast Hollywood.
And North Hollywood, absolutely. Those that I know of. It could be more. I don't know, but it's I would say probably wherever they have their what do you call it? Any of their missions or whatever, they're going to build it. But they had public works, but they're just so now they have to do something because it's so much. They know they said we know we have to do something because it's so much egg on our face. One of the commissioners told me that. Yeah, and
I mean, it's not. It's what they've been doing is unsustainable.
Can you please get? Oh, sorry.
That's all right. People.
You get the permit, then you buy me a bouncy house. I would be the happiest person ever.
Let's do it. Okay, yeah, I have no problem being the one that does it.
And it's only for you. No one else is allowed in there unless you invite them. But it's your bouncy house.
Well, preferably like a maze.
I'm purposely gonna pop it. I'm gonna jump on it.
I know.
Like a maze.
So one time you use it again, we're gonna return.
I put it in my living room, or you can return it.
I say let's do it because you know what? Because then I can cuss if she dares. I mean, like, because she had people that.
Show the process if they deny it anyway.
Yeah. Why? I want to know why. Yeah. Because I'm going to say let's sell it, and I'll make it because it make it look really bad. Like I want to do an ADA protest against these planters. And what are you going to say? No, I don't have a right as ADA. Then we can get like ADA communities to say, wait a minute, like.
You know what they're gonna do? Immediately they're gonna remove those plants.
I bet you money.
Immediately. They'll be suing so fast.
Let's do it.
Hopefully the planners will be gone sooner, though.
It should no, but we can start.
Remember how they said they didn't know if we could move them, but he suggested that we ask if we can get permission to just move them ourselves. Instead of waiting for Public Works to move them, just get their okay, have it in writing, and we can find people that'll remove them.
And the roses have to go too. Because I'm like, you're going to get, poor little dogs are going to get their little, but
they
the
said
little
there might be a way to
tender spots,
quickly do
thorns.
it by getting permission and not waiting for them to actually.
I don't know if he was BSing us
They're not
because
gonna give
they want to trick us into getting arrested for doing that. Because you could
Well,
do.
that's why I said in writing.
I don't think anybody should get arrested. I just think it'd be weird if somebody paid somebody like $50. Not that I would never do. If somebody paid like $50 for a random person to walk by with the metal snips.
Yep.
And they
Yeah.
snip the metal and everything would fall apart. Somebody would have to clean it up, right?
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting anybody do it.
No, I know.
Somebody just walk down the street and snip those.
Because they're saying that they technically own it. Oh, now they said that also that they are looking into, I guess the Hugo's office is looking into how they can try to get permits for it. But you still have to make it ADA compliant, But I'm all down for like an ADA protest against Scientology.
Yeah, he knows how to stop doing it. People need pressure.
He don't. Yeah, I agree. He actually listened today, so like we give him praise when they do right. We give him like little treats, like oh, good job, Hugo. Like here's a treat. You did good. You looked at us today and you listened.
I gotta tell you something. I hate you.
I know you do. Your nemesis.
I despise him as much as he despises me.
That's so funny. I just have you sitting there like with the.
He knows I search for him, and every time I see him, he's like, here it comes.
Here it comes. It's gotta get a.
Lately, no, he does. He just stares in my face while I
Okay. Or.
Alright, bring it out of here.
Yeah, that's it. Because
I was just saying, like, my grandma's she's getting hungry and stuff, so we gotta go too, and we need her help to find where we're going. That metro is freaking confusing.
But it's right here, right? The metro's here. I've never seen it from that entrance. But where's the elevators? Yes, it is. Oh yeah, the elevator's right here. So we're right here. So this is good. So now I didn't know how to get out here to this. Oh yeah, right there. Oh, sorry, girl. I'm hungry.
All right. Good seeing
That's
you.
good seeing you too.
I'll send you a link to that.
Please, and then I'll send you the date for.
I want that Hollywood. I will never miss that.
Okay, good. Yeah, we'll go I'll go because I want to go. We'll do the good cop, bad cop. Because I want to do a good cop, bad cop in the field with the legend. The legend. That'd be so much fun. That'd be like a highlight. It's gonna be so much fun.
As soon as he sees that, she's gonna be
like, oh man, it's over. Because I'll be real nice and sweet, but then you'll be.
He knows better. He knows that you're the one that's gonna gut him.
Yeah,
He knows.
true. But you're going to dress him right there in front of everyone. It's going to be funny. It's going to be fun. All right, we'll get the ADA protest going.